Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So I've got XRP up here on the chart, and as you guys can see, have it up here on the daily. As you guys can see, it is making a slow move to the upside. Over the last few days now, we have seen a bit of a correction coming out of that bullish pennant pattern. So hopefully we've bottomed out, and this next move, we're going to see some new highs. XRP on the 4 hour. Here, how about I put it on the 1 hour so you guys can see that a little better. Hopefully we can get... okay, so we got the micro time frame. Hopefully we can get up above this level here. So this will be the next nut to crack on this micro time frame. I mean, the macro, obviously those numbers are going to be more of a challenge. Right now, we just need to get above 52.9 or roughly 53 cents per coin. But we are moving in that direction. We are slowly moving up there. Forming what is hoping to be this Nike swoosh pattern, getting back up to this former resistance level on the micro time frame, which was in fact old support from March 29th, 30th, and 31st. So roughly 53 cents, guys. We are moving in the right direction. Let me bring up Bitcoin real quickly here. What do we got? Bitcoin trading at 27.9. So Bitcoin has gone down a little bit, but it's still not really performing one way or the other. Not really too much momentum to the upside nor the downside for Bitcoin. But again, and this has not changed. This looks like a pattern that is ready to just break out once again. And, hopefully we are going to see the move to the upside come very, very soon. So coming into the weekend, guys, there wasn't too much news. I did want to make an announcement. I did post this video yesterday morning, and John Deaton did come out and correct me on this. He did not ever say that there was a drop dead date. I had to apologize, as I did put this in the title. So what I ended up doing was I did in fact change that. As you guys can see here, I did change it from drop dead date to John Deaton's best guess. And, there's some, obviously some nuances in there. I also did release a video statement. I posted it over there on my TikTok channel. Also did repost it on my Working Money channel Twitter account. So for those of you guys who have not caught that, it is only 51 seconds, basically just outlining this fact here. Essentially, John Deaton, just to keep it short, he did say that he would be surprised, but not shocked, if we did in fact get a verdict later than May the 6th, just because of, how this judge rolls. So just wanted to clarify that. I do not want to mislead people. And even when I did post this response video down here to John Deaton's post, he did in fact like my tweet. So I'm very happy to see that. Want to keep moving along because words do matter, even when, and maybe especially when it comes to the powers that be, like Christine Lagarde. This one coming from Mason here on Twitter. Breaking: European Central Bank President speaks about plans to launch a digital euro. We've been talking about the digital euro, the launch coming in October. And so when asked about the control aspect of this digital euro, the CBDC that they're planning to launch, this is what Christine Lagarde said.
So we have to be ready.
No, the problem is they don't want to be controlled. They don't want to...
Yeah, but you know what? Now we have in Europe this threshold. Above 1,000 euros, you cannot pay cash. If you do, you are on the gray market. You take your risk. You get caught, you are fined, or you go in jail. But, the digital euro is going to have a limited amount of control. There will be control. You're right. You're completely right. We are considering whether for very small amounts, anything that is around 300, 400 euros, we could have a mechanism where there is zero control. But that could be dangerous. The terrorist attacks on France back 10 years ago were entirely financed by those very small anonymous credit cards that you can recharge in total anonymity.
So Christine Lagarde says here, there is going to be some type of control mechanism on the central bank digital currencies. They're going to give us some leeway, as she puts it here, maybe a few $100s, which is free reign. But even she said there that could still have implications. And, they use the argument of terrorist financing. In my opinion, though, they do not want us to get rich, and they want to know exactly where we are spending our money. So, here it is. Christine Lagarde has said it. There is going to be a mechanism of control on these central bank digital euros. This is horrible, folks, says Mason. Do not give in to their control. Turn your crypto into XRP. This is not BS. The harder they push control upon us, the harder we slingshot back with rebellion and opt out of the system. And I think, this is exactly why we're seeing what's happening in the United States as well. Operation Choke Point 2.0. Controlling the cryptocurrency exchanges, making sure that there's always is an observer for whenever a citizen wants to onboard and offboard cryptocurrency, making sure that's all monitored and making sure none of it is anonymous. This is exactly what they're doing. And, the government is putting on a front of, oh no, this is what we have to do because crypto is responsible for so many negative things. Really though, and I think this is echoed in Christine Lagarde's statement here, crypto is our key to freedom, guys. So just be prudent, make sure you do have the current cryptocurrency that you own safe on a cold storage solution where you hold your own personal keys. I would not be trusting the exchanges. I mean, I didn't trust them in 2017 and 2018. Certainly, I would not trust them at this point. Anyway, wanted to thank Mason for pointing that out. Michael Branch here also bringing this up. Now, guys, this has been floating around crypto Twitter, and I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Ripple CTO confirms 10 things the XRP community needs to get right. So, an interesting tweet was put out by Sir Clown Sniper on Twitter. He called out to CTO David Schwartz and former director Matt Hamilton to criticize any of the points titled 10 Things the XRP Community Needs to Get Right. And so I guess I will cut right to the chase. Here is a screen grab from this Sir Clown Sniper tweet. And the 10 things, okay, so number 1, XRP can't be pegged to gold, silver, or anything else. Number 2, XRP can't magically just become a stablecoin. Number 3, stablecoins issued on the XRPL are not XRP. Number 4, the XRPL requires electricity to operate. Number 5, XRP can only exist on the XRPL, otherwise it is an IOU. Number 6, XRP has nothing to do with ISO 20022. Number 7, Interledger doesn't require XRP. Number 8, all the money in the world will not run across the XRP ledger. Number 9, the US government is not going to buy back your XRP. And number 10, RippleNet is totally different from the XRP ledger. So I think, at face value, we can see that some of these things are obviously correct. So we tweeted this out, tagging David Schwartz and Hammertoe here on Twitter. David Schwartz did respond. All of these things are true. Okay, so, considering we're talking about these points, according to David Schwartz, are in fact true. Let's just go back to this article real quickly here. So one of those things was that XRP could not be backed by gold or silver or something similar. Down here it says, firstly, the user noted that XRP could not be pegged to traditional financial instruments like gold or silver. His assertion is in response to the widespread speculation suggesting that XRP could be backed by gold. Recall that in February, Matt Hamilton dismissed this speculation in a tweet. So to qualify this statement, okay, let me just read you this from Matt Hamilton from back in February. You can track gold by tokenizing it on the XRP ledger. So that statement, according to Matt Hamilton at least, is true. And creating a token such as XAU, like companies have been doing for the past decade. But you can't back XRP itself with gold. So you can, in fact, tokenize gold on the XRP ledger. That, in fact, is true, but you cannot back XRP by gold. Secondly, he made another comment here. He says it's impossible for XRP to magically become a stablecoin just like USDT and USDC. While many share the sentiment, some wallet lead developer, Vitsvin, created 2 theoretical scenarios where XRP can be used as a stablecoin. So, Devil Guys is in the detail. Let's get back to this. So Tony Edward originally posting this, appreciate David shutting all these things down. Ashley Prosper, though, picking up on the same thing that I've been picking up on. When David says all these things are true, I think he means as it is written. So David Schwartz is very specific when it comes to how something is worded. If you guys have been following him on Twitter, you probably already know this. He likes to play with words. So Ashley Prosper saying, for example, point number 2, XRP can't magically become a stablecoin. Fair enough, magic won't do it. But can it be done some other way? And so I'm sure this gets a lot of us thinking, because we all know about that report from the World Bank, basically outlining XRP and XLM, classifying them in a category that called them stablecoins. Now, that's not from the XRP community. That is from a World Bank document. And if you guys didn't catch the video I did on that, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. So semantics, guys, it is important to get the wording right. Kevin Fallon down here saying, no, it can never be a world reserve bridge virtual currency worth trading when it is pegged to something else. I need to be incentivized to bring liquidity to the table. Please don't put baby in a corner. Don't worry down here saying David is also the #1 troller on this app, so you never know. That is another thing we have to consider. I think David said it as true as of now. With clarity, all will be true, says Cookie Swirl here on Twitter. I've never seen someone so deep in denial, says Yo to Hen on Twitter. So mixed reactions here from the XRP community. Mr. Intuitive, Troomers Only, here posting this. I never thought all the money meant that all the money in the world flows through XRP. So that was another point here. Number 8, all the money in the world will not run across the XRP ledger, but rather that every type of asset class can run through XRP. So all the money, I mean, you could take that literally every single dollar on planet Earth runs through the XRPL. But I mean, I think even some of the most notable riddlers would say that that is a very lofty goal. I mean, taking a large share of the pie, I think that that is probably where Ripple is focusing on. And the term all the money, I mean, if you take it literally, it is kind of ridiculous. But I think Evan Schwartz, when he did say this, he was kind of doing it in a very jovial, joking way. I don't know if you guys have seen that clip. I do have it as a YouTube short on my channel if you want to check that out. He goes on to say you don't want Ripple and XRP to literally have all the money running through it because then they have to play dirty and become a puppet. Anders here saying, yes, I agree. I think it was Evan Schwartz, yes, referring to Interledger, that could connect all the money, and that would also mean everything would be on a level playing field along with XRP. Mr. Intuitive responding here, yeah, all the money asset classes, I will take 10 to 50%. So even a small portion of the world's assets, the world's money, I guess we could call it, even if that's running through the XRPL, that is still huge demand for XRP liquidity. That would still bring XRP price up. The demand for XRP would be high. Hugh Breslin down here saying all the money has always meant to me to not be about exclusivity, but more about reach. So everybody's got their own specific opinions on what all the money means even. MJS down here saying all the money. In the answer to the question was, what is Interledger's total addressable market size? And Evan Schwartz did in fact repeat all the money, if I do have that correctly. That is the plan and people act surprised, says Bubba Gimp. So again, guys, words do matter in the way they are written. Jack the Rippler down here also giving his 2 cents. People have sent me this because they want my opinion. So number 1, XRP will be a bridge currency for the new financial system, which will be backed by gold. So there's this talk that, of course, the BRICS nations, they are creating a new central bank digital currency. They've already created a replacement for the SWIFT system. It is likely going to be DLT technology based. And so a new financial system will need a bridge currency, an agnostic supranational currency, as it's called, that will likely be XRP in some cases, maybe not exclusively, but possibly in some capacity. And so if this new system is in fact backed by gold, XRP will be used to transfer assets in that context. He goes on, number 2 here, XRP already is a stable coin because the faster the transaction, the more stable an asset is. Number 3, he says, is true. Stable coins issued on the XRPL are not XRP. Number 4, he says, is also true. The XRPL requires electricity to operate. Number 5, he says, is true. XRP can only exist on the XRPL. Otherwise, it's an IOU. Number 6, he says, it has to do with ISO 20022 indirectly because ISO is required for the new digital financial system. Number 7, he says, Interledger protocol connects different platforms to switch between different networks. So again, guys, nuance in these 10 particular statements. Number 8, he says, all the money will not run through the XRPL because there are different platforms like R3, which uses XRP as the first settlement mechanism. Number 9, he says, no one will buy your XRPs. Maybe me because you have no patience. And number 10, he says, yes, they can flip the switch to use XRP at any time. So, being a little comical here with the response. I think so many people are taking it so literally. Lewis Jackson here also bringing this up. David agrees with everything because it's how it's written. Exactly. So he gives his opinions too. Number 1, correct. But gold can be tokenized and said token can have a pegging mechanism. Also, just by its role in the new system, it'll kind of be backed by everything. No, like the US military backs the dollar. Number 2, correct, but XRP will be stable when vast amounts of transaction are running through the system. Number 3, correct, that's obvious. Number 4, correct, that's obvious. Number 5, correct, XRP is the native token of the XRP ledger. Number 6, no, but Ripple does, and that has to do with the ISO 20022 protocol. Number 7, correct, that is obvious. Interledger does not require XRP. Number 8, correct. That would be ridiculous to think. Different banks and countries have different needs. That is referring to all the money. Number 9, I don't believe that this will happen, but there may be sneaky ways they can incentivize people. That is, with regards to the US government is not going to buy back your XRP. And number 10, correct, but RippleNet partners can upgrade to ODL, on-demand liquidity, which does in fact use XRP. I think David knows that based on the exact wording here. All are true, as do I. So guys, wording does in fact matter, and David Schwartz knows this. Listed as is. If you were to take these 10 points at face value, I think you could also think that all these things are true. Or maybe you're wondering, and maybe that's why you're watching this video. And so if we are to take things at face value, we also got to take the good with the good. Jack the Rippler here, reminding us of this when David Schwartz mentioned this in 2017 with regards to XRP, stating it can't be dirt cheap. That doesn't make any sense. If XRP costs $1, they'd need 1 million XRP, which would cost $1 million. Talking about liquidity flow, and the higher the price of something, you would definitely need more XRP if that XRP was cheaper. But if XRP cost $1 million, they'd need 1 XRP, which would again cost $1 million, freeing up liquidity for other items that need to be tokenized. Guys, this is a future scenario that David Schwartz was hypothesizing on back in 2017. So at the end of the day, Ripple's goal is ultimately for XRP to be of that high stable value in order for it to run efficiently, and so it can be one of the top cryptocurrencies for the tokenization of everything. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.